A trust is a legal instrument involving at least three parties. The settlor, who's also called the grantor or trustor, the trustee, and a beneficiary. Among these three parties, the settlor creates the trust, and in the estate planning context is usually the party that transfers their own money and property into the trust, which is called funding the trust. The trustee manages the trust, and the beneficiary, or beneficiaries plural, receive the benefits from the trust. In many cases, the settlor will also define successor trustees and successor beneficiaries. These people step in when the previous trustees or beneficiaries are no longer acting in those roles. Trusts are most often created when a settlor executes a document called a trust instrument or trust agreement, which is typically drafted by the settlor's attorney, but not always. Trust can also be created by court order or created in a decedent's will, and in rare cases can even be created orally. But however formed, most trusts become private legal contracts that are governed by state law. And the parties that are held to this contract are the settlor and the trustee. The trust agreement specifies the responsibilities of the trustee, how assets in the trust are to be managed, and under what circumstances the trustee may allow a beneficiary access to trust assets. Importantly though, the trustee is a fiduciary, meaning the trustee must always act in the best interests of the trust beneficiary. Trusts are important tools often employed by estate planning attorneys to achieve all sorts of client goals. The common revocable living trust in estate planning is unique because the client initially acts as the settlor, the initial trustee, and the initial beneficiary, thereby maintaining complete control over their own property transferred into the trust. Other forms of trust may be completely irrevocable, and mismanagement of these can cause catastrophic control and tax problems. And of course, there's a spectrum of trusts that fall in the middle of these two extremes. Therefore, when making a trust, it's important to work with a licensed attorney who's an expert in designing a trust tailored to your specific situation, needs, and goals. I'm estate planning and tax attorney David Gerszewski. Thank you for watching our video blog.